baby. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. It's Saturday. Come work with me. This morning I am doing some signs. Um, and working on some last minute things that I need to do for a party that I'm doing. So I've got some Astro Bright paper here. This is cardstock 65. It's the 65-pound cardstock paper. So I'm gonna be using it this morning, and I'm not seeing why I'm not live. Let's see here. Oh, that is the wrong thumbnail, but hopefully people still get on here because I did not realize that this has a thumbnail up. But anyways, I'll change it. So this is the paper that I'm going to be using this morning to do this job. This is not a big boy bling video, y'all. I guess I reused a live stream, and for some reason I did not realize, but we're going to use this paper in this video today. And I am using my regular desktop printer to make this. We're going to make these laminated signs. These are going to go on the desktop when I do on tables when I do my parties. So I'm going to print out one more. That way I always just have them. So yeah, I'm going to print out one more. Let's go here and hit the print and just print out that one more. And we're going to use self-laminating sheets and our heat press. So that's what I'm going to be using. Mismatch between paper. I hit next and I'm going to hit load, and we're okay with that. So I have these are self-laminating sheets that I have here. We're going to use those to do the laminate. I went in and set up. Hey, good morning, Miss Arlene. How are you? I am so sorry, y'all. I don't know what was going on, how I ended up getting that thumbnail up there, but this isn't a big boy. This not a big boy thing. I haven't gone anywhere yet. Yesterday I went and I set up, and then today I am finishing up the little stuff that I need to finish up before it's time for me to get going. And gonna do these laminate sheets, and then after because these are gonna go on the table, y'all. When you do like I do a lot of corporate events and not a lot of parties, but when you do a party, it's a lot more intense. It's a lot more intense. You have to do a fantabulous setup. It's like if you want to take it to the next level. And I was so glad because it turned out so beautiful. Table is absolutely amazing. We actually ended up using 5 tables for the setup. Black tablecloths. We got the guitar cases. We've got lights. We've got signs. Everything looks perfect. I just need to do a little bit more for organization. And so that's why I'm going to make these signs. And then I'm going to also just make them so that I will have these going forward. And I'll be able to always use my Texas theme going forward. So if you saw the other sign that I did, you can see that all of this stuff kind of matches up with what I'm doing. And then so I've got the designs, and then I need to make some signs that just say small medium, large, extra large, and I'm gonna kind of do like a tent fold. So my intentions is to laminate it and then do a fold and then fold it to where it sits on the desk like a tent. So that's what I've got going on this morning. That is what I have going on this morning. This event starts at, the event is going to start at like 7. I need to get that off of there. This event is going to start at 7:30, so I'm going to be there at like 6:30. We were not able to get everybody that I needed to get to this event because the security, y'all, the security at this place is like crazy, crazy. The security is a lot of security. We had to do background checks. Y'all know all the stuff that's going on in the world right now. So it was kind of deep. But luckily, you know, no problem with that. It does kind of make me worried, like, you know, if I've got to have my team doing background checks, with if you have somebody that's working with you that can't pass the background check, then you just screwed. So luckily, you know, everything was all good. We didn't have any problems. But you know, so it was just me and Ken that's doing it. My other son, his foot is messed up. They actually wanted, so when me and Ken walked in, they were like, who are y'all? Because last time I did this for this particular company, I did, the last time we did it, I sent my son and my daughter, and so they were looking for Kiana, and I guess the lady, she was like, you know, hey, who is you? We're looking for Kiki. So we have to show ID to get in. So you have to get for this particular part. Everybody had to, you know, you got to give them your name in advance and then do the little background check thing, which I didn't know because I had somebody else coming, and they were like, no, you can't, you know. So when we got there, I actually had my other son with me, and because he wasn't already pre-approved, the list is already put in, so it was nothing that we could do to get him on the list. He couldn't even go in to bring in any equipment, and he don't have a background. But you gotta already be done past the background check. And you know, I've talked to people, and some people said, well, that makes it hard for you to run your business and this, that, other. But the rules are the rules, and you know, it's kind of like the way it is. I ain't doing no tripping about it. So I'm just doing an extra set of these just in case, like, one gets messed up, I lose something or something like that. I won't have to really worry about it no more. And then on the next one, I actually want that one to be, and the reason I'm cutting this is because this will just go in here just like that. But I think, and I'm not sure, because like when I cut it, I wanted to have a little bit of, I think you want it to have like a little bit of, you know, a little bit of an edge, so that just a little bit of an edge going around it so that it doesn't come loose. Like I said, I don't have a laminating thing, so I just do this with a press to make the signs. I was thinking about it, and I was like, I need to find like a board. And then I thought about it. I was like, girl, you got a whole heat press and some laminate sheets that you can use. So we're going to use that this morning. How you doing this morning, by the way? I finally figured that if I'm using this my cutting board and I use it down low, it actually cuts straight. That's just me. I'm always trying to cut up there. I'm always trying to cut up top. And so these don't have to be perfect. You know, I want them to be perfect rectangle. And so I am using the guideline, but they don't have to all be like the exact same size. These are going to, just going to use like some double-sided stick tape just to sit these up. These are going to like hang on the stand on the body forms where you have the design, and then it'll have like maybe above it it'll be design 1, and then the designs like that. And then I can just use these for like every event that I do. That's why I'm laminating. I'm starting to get a little bit smarter with my setup. Than what I used to be, because I would do a different type of setup every time. So now I'm gonna try to set this stuff up to where I could do like, maybe I'll have like 4 different themes, because I'm thinking about doing a flamingo theme. So you been doing any cooking? Last one, and then I can laminate these. See how they're not the same size, and that's okay. Some of them I may go in and like trim just a little bit, but they don't have to be the exact same size for me at all. So I was coming up with a contingency plan, like because this is my biggest attempt ever. 500 shirts in 3.5 hours. 510 shirts actually. This one is going to be my largest attempt ever, like to do the most number of shirts we've done. It seems like we're doing more and more and more. And I'm like, hopefully I don't have to print. Like, I've been trying to make sure that, okay, everything is situated where I don't have to be the one that's coming in and doing the printing, but I am going to do backup. So I'm on Big Ken's backup today. So I was going to just run out and go and like pre-buy stuff to make the signs, but it's so much better when you do it yourself. And you see, like when I'm seeing this theme come to, it's absolutely amazing. And everything's not so matchy. Like, this ain't the perfect orange. This is more brownish looking of a print, but it's okay because it's all coming together. I'm learning to not be, that everything does not have to be perfect, and to have like those little bit of imperfections in what I do make things look a whole lot better. Making things work for me. If you're joining me again, this ain't a big boy video. I think I clicked on an old link, and that is what is going on, why it's coming up like that. Thumbnail. Okay. So we got all of these done. let's go ahead and get our laminate process going. So what I do is let me turn my heat press on. I have my heat press set on 340 and I do it like 5 seconds on each side with the laminating sheet. So it's real easy to do. Normally it's like every time I do something, I have to redo this because you just print out the paper and then you throw it away. But I want to get to the point to where I'm not doing that. And all I'm doing is just